forensic lab, the latest incident also, we know that because of the lack of the forensic lab, there is problem in bringing out evidences and things like that. So how is the department dealing with it, and how fast we are likely to get one?
Okay, we have already got a forensic lab. The way Nagaland police is structured and the way Nagaland police has evolved over a period of say last 40-45 years, 50 years. As I've always been saying, our focus has more been on the armed police component rather than on the DEF and the investigations component. Now the forensic work comes in when we have a focus on investigation related work. Okay. So our focus on investigation related work and DF related work is just coming in now. I'm not saying my predecessor have not done anything, but it is just an evolving thing where the focus has just started coming up now. Because of the less requirements or expectations from the forensic labs in the past, we were able to manage by sending samples to the nearby states or to Guwahati or Imphal or maybe some other places. So we were like decently placed, but with the new demands, there are more requirements of forensics. And after the new criminal laws have been introduced, there is a mandatory requirement for a visit of a forensic team to a scene of crime where the offences are punishable with more than 7 years. Okay, so in this particular case of murder where this demand started coming up, and also that old Bimla murder case, now there is a mandatory visit required by a forensic team, but our forensic capabilities and forensic teams are only based in Dimapur. So imagine if something bad was to go to happen in say Nagaland, there is no option. The team would have to be informed and then would have to travel. So that time will get taken. Okay, but we are aware of this. We are aware of this situation. We are going to send some proposals to the Nagaland government where to enable timely visits to the spots by the forensic teams, we should be able to place some people in the individual districts so that the time can be cut short. But this is a work in progress. It will take some time. It is not going to happen today. Till that time, we'll have to make do with what is happening. Now, on the issue of setting up of a forensic lab in Delhi, in say Kohima or any other part of the state, our total workload of investigation cases is about 1200 to 1300 cases per annum. Right, Sandeep? So 1200 to 1300 cases per annum, out of which almost 40%, 50% would not require a forensic visit. In the sense, will be less than 7 years. Okay, it is not mandatory. You may visit, you may not visit, but it is not mandatory. And for 600 to 700 odd cases, Dimapur lab is decently placed. Okay, so I'm not saying it is not required. We may require manpower or some other facilities in a different format. The current facilities in Dimapur are, I'm not saying we are very satisfactorily placed, but we are decently placed where we can manage the workload of the work there. But we will plan ahead and we will try to move ahead in the future, whatever is required. Anything you want to add?
So, in addition to what DGP has said, see in other states also, the forensic lab not necessarily is available in each and every district. In bigger states, it may be in the range at the range level. And as explained by DGP, we have a central forensic lab at Dimapur, which is relatively self-sufficient. In addition to that, the state government has already approved procurement of mobile forensic vans, which would be placed in all districts of the state. The work orders and the procurement orders have already been issued.
It is in the process.
And once these mobile forensic vans are delivered to the state, I think that should be able to take care of immediate requirement of the forensic requirements at all the places. So that should take care. Besides that, the government and the department are very well aware, especially as DGP has mentioned, about the compulsory visitation to the scene of crime after the implementation of the new criminal laws. And so government is in the process of creating more posts also for the scientific officers as well as scientific assistants. I am quite sure these developments, once these are fully implemented, the requirement of the forensic would be taken care of in the state.
I think as Sandeep also mentioned, I think the solution is not setting up of new fresh labs, but by providing mobility and decentralizing some of the manpower and resources so that the visits can take place faster. So we will work on that in that direction.
Recent murder case in Kohima, the accused have been arrested, and we heard that the accused have been involved in some political parties. How far is it true?
No, we just concentrated on the criminal aspect of it. Everybody is a politician at heart, so it is not good on us to comment on the political affiliations of anyone. We did not even investigate, and rest assured that even if anyone is involved at a personal level, it is his personal dealing. We have not got any request or pressure or anything on this matter or on the investigators at all. So it's best not to comment on that.